What's up, guys? Tim Wambach here again. Over the past year, our show has taken us to many different places, and we've been able to share some of our experiences with you all at home. But not all of our footage has made it into episodes. Some was left on the cutting room floor. But that is no longer the case. We've decided to resurrect this dead footage into a compilation we like to call Handicap This Season 2. The stuff we didn't use earlier that we're using now. Earlier in the year, we were asked to do a 20-minute set at the Laugh Factory. This was pretty cool. Unfortunately, their stage did not have wheelchair access, so we had to find people in the audience to help get Mike up. We probably should have given this guy a breathalyzer. That might leave a mark. Dennis is always a great source of entertainment. At Rand Road, take a left.
What?
Stay in the right lane.
What?
At Rand Road,
what?
Take a left.
What?
Stay in the right lane.
What? I am right. I'm always right. I am the camp counselor. I know what's up here.
And how many kids around when you were the camp jump?
6. Lost all 6, but nonetheless, we made valiant attempts to bring him back.
Traveling with Mike, Dennis, and Chris is no easy task. Any added obstacle can make it much more difficult, and we've seen our fair share of obstacles. After returning home from Baraboo, Wisconsin, we were greeted with this. We had rented a Mobility Works van, and we were keeping it at my parents' basement parking garage for another upcoming trip. A decade earlier, there was a major flood in this garage, and over 30 cars in the basement were destroyed. As that water's going down, that's where the garage is. The garage is down. So let's hope that this holds us off, because this is not a pretty sight. The storms were not letting up, and we had to take action and move to higher ground. Driving out of the driveway because I don't trust water. I think the water is gonna, and that's coming. That's gonna come towards the garage. The rain eventually subsided, and we avoided a possible disaster. Keep up the good work, Mary. They're gonna need it. We also encountered a situation that did need some excess water. Don't worry, Fire Marshal Bachman was on the case.
See how it's turning black?
Yeah.
Now it's oxygen starved.
Holy shit. Sure hope nothing happens to supercuts. As well as being a fire specialist, Chris is also apparently trained in the art of dealing with venomous animals, which brings us to our Bachman Industries tip of the week.
Just so you know, if you're ever bitten by a snake or a spider or a scorpion or some kind of poisonous anything, wait a few minutes, cup your hand, and drink your pee.
That's great, Chris. Thank you.
Look it up.
Thanks.
It works.
Thanks for the tip, Chris. After our North Shore showcase, we were tearing down our booth and decided to have a little fun. Yep, we went there. I know. Real mature, guys.
That's right, it's our foul question of the day. What sound does the state bird of Indiana make? That's what we're looking for. And that's why all you little kitties out there don't eat the red M&Ms.
We've also had the pleasure of meeting some very talented individuals.
Jesus, take away, take it from my hand, 'cause I can do this all on my own.
On a trip to Minneapolis, we decided to drop off Mike and Dennis at the Mall of America to do a little shopping. The reason? Dennis really wanted to buy a magic trick. Even with the wheelchair, this should not be that difficult. Boy, were we wrong. Our first obstacle, the GPS, taking us 5 miles out of our way and sticking us directly in rush hour traffic. Obstacle number 2, bad drivers. As you can see in this nice verbal exchange, I may have lost my cool.
Holy
Obstacle number 3, road construction, and a lot of it. When we had to go right, we could only go left. When we had to go left, we could only go right. When we were supposed to go straight, we had to make a U-turn. And when we had a U-turn, it was illegal.
I'm pulling a U. I don't know, we don't care. Nobody gives a
Sorry, When we finally got to the parking lot, the clearance height wasn't tall enough for our van.
This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
And finally, after going through all of this, Dennis's magic shop no longer existed. Well, at least we got some good footage. See you next time.